Hello and welcome to OrissaPost Live. This is Lopita presenting the news headlines of the day. Odisha formally launches the third phase of COVID-19 vaccination for the people in the 18 to 44 years age group Monday, with beneficiaries being administered the first dose of Covaxin, a health department official said. The drive is underway at all government hospitals in the state capital. The third phase of vaccination is taking place between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m., while those above 45 years will receive the shots from 3 to 6 p.m., according to the schedule announced by the Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation. The voting through postal ballot for Pipili bypoll began Monday. Senior citizens and differently abled persons will cast their votes through the postal ballot. This voting process will complete on 7th of May. According to a source, there are at least 1,067 such voters in the Pipili Assembly constituency. During this pandemic time, senior citizens and differently abled persons need to visit the polling booths. Designated officers will instead visit such voters' houses to collect ballots. Accepting an earlier recommendation of the Odisha government, President of India, Ramnath Kovind, Monday issued an order for the compulsory retirement of tainted IAFS officer Abhay Pathak. Notably, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has been emphasizing on high degree of morality and integrity in public service. At a time when Puri district's COVID-19 situation is turning grimmer by the day, shortage of doctors at infectious disease hospital is affecting healthcare service. The IDH has been functioning as a COVID care hospital. In an untoward incident, as many as 34 inmates who were earlier put in quarantine have fled from a facility at Simanta Mahavidyalaya of Jharapokharia area in Mayurbhanj district. 2 of the 34 inmates had fled Friday. In the meantime, 32 others have fled from the quarantine center. The Health Ministry Monday said that 100% advance of Rs 1,732.50 crore was released to the Serum Institute of India on 28th of April for 11 crores doses of COVID Shield vaccine during May, June and July. The amount, which after TDS was Rs 1699.50 crore, was received by the SII on April 28 itself, it said. As many as 24 patients, including 23 suffering from COVID-19, died in Karnataka's Chamarajanagar due to alleged oxygen shortage in the district hospital in the last 24 hours, officials said. A pall of gloom descended on the Chamarajanagar district hospital as the grieving kin of the deceased gathered after hearing the news. Delhi government has sought help from the centre to depute armed forces in the national capital to set up and operationalize the COVID-19 facilities. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia made the appeal through a letter written Sunday to Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, lending services of the armed forces to set up COVID facilities here in the city with about 10,000 oxygenated non-ICU beds and 1,000 ICU beds. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen Monday exchanged views on the COVID-19 situation in India and the European Union, a statement said. India's ongoing efforts to contain the pandemic's second wave was discussed. TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee will meet West Bengal Governor Jagdeep Dhankar 7 p.m. Monday and stake claim to the government after her party's stupendous win in the assembly elections, Raj Bhavan sources said. The ruling TMC has won 212 of the 292 seats, where polling was held in 8 phases in March and April, and is leading in one where counting is still in progress. The BJP emerged as the main opposition party with 77 seats under its belt. Australian Foreign Minister has denied suggestions that the government's decision to ban travel from India amid the country's worsening COVID-19 situation was motivated by racism. He said that the temporary move to ban travel from India to Australia was made in response to the high number of COVID-19 infections among Australians in hotel quarantine who have returned from the country. That's all for today. To stay updated, stay with OrissaPost Live.